Hello, everybody. Good evening and good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about everything relationship or marriage. So, if this is your first time seeing me, please subscribe to this channel where you get value. You're going to learn a lot about relationship or marriage. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome. So, this evening, this morning, this afternoon, I want to talk about 7 ways to prioritize your spouse. You know, when you prioritize your marriage, you will prioritize your spouse. There's no two ways about it. And in a marriage or relationship where no one is prioritizing each other, the marriage will have lots and lots of issues. So if you don't want to start dealing with all those unnecessary marital issues or problem, you need to start prioritizing your spouse today. So most times when people hear prioritize your spouse, they don't know how to do it. They don't know what is expected of them. So I'm just going to give you 7 ways that you can even prioritize your spouse better if you have been doing that even before now. So don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and drop a comment after watching this video. So I'm going to just jump into it. The first way to prioritize your spouse is to put your spouse first above every other person. So have you ever listened to people making their marriage vows and you hear them saying putting you above everyone else? You know, it means above every other person. So have you really sat down to think who comes first or what comes first in your life? Is it your marriage? Is it your job? Is it your business? Is it your family? So you need to really think about this. Sometimes you may even think or feel like you're prioritizing your spouse, but you're not really doing it the way you should. So if you prioritize your spouse, you're going to put them first above every other person, including your family members, your job, your business, every other thing. If you prioritize them, it shows you appreciate them. So it means you put them above every other thing and every other person. So your spouse comes first. Number two, the second way to prioritize your spouse is asking for their opinion before making decisions, especially major decisions, important decision. Now, before you say, do I have to just tell my spouse everything? If possible, yes. Okay. I know there are some things you just have to make a decision about immediately because of the urgency of that thing. But if it's not urgent, please seek the opinion of your spouse. You know, when you seek their opinion, you are telling them that they matter. You're carrying them along and you're making them feel like they are really important, like they are. So, by seeking your partner's opinion before making both big and small decisions, you're showing them that you prioritize them. Number three, the third way that you can prioritize your spouse is by setting attainable relationship goals. By setting attainable relationship goals, staying in this, sometimes um, setting goals together, and when this goal has to do with your marriage goals, the things you want to start doing better for the health of your marriage, it shows that you prioritize that marriage. So when you set goals together with your partner, let's do this for the betterment of our marriage, let's do this for your career, let's do this for your health, let's do this for that, you are showing them that you prioritize them. Okay, so by setting attainable relationship goals, you are showing them that you don't just value them, you value your relationship or your marriage with them. It's going to help in showing that you really prioritize them. Point number four, the fourth way to prioritize your spouse is to create time to bond with your spouse. One way people feel like their spouse prioritize their job over them, their business over them, their family over them, is when their partner does not make time for them or time together with them. So you need to begin to plan how you bond. There are many ways you can bond with your partner. You can do that by creating time for um, talk, exercise with them, walk with them, go out on dates, go out on vacation. Staying in the same space and having small talk sometimes goes a long way in the both of you bonding together. So, what are the activities that you come up with and you do together with your spouse that makes the both of you to bond? When you do these activities over and over and over again, it shows that you prioritize them. So your busy schedules shows so giving your partner time in spite of your busy schedules shows that you really prioritize them. So you need to, do more of that. You are busy, you take out time to call them, you are busy, you still plan dates with them. It shows how important they are to you. The fifth way to prioritize your spouse is respecting your spouse. Respect for your spouse proves or shows that you really value and prioritize them. So when you communicate with your spouse, your words matter a lot. The things you say to your spouse, the things that come out of your mouth matters a lot. So one of the ways you show respect to your spouse is to be mindful of the things that you say to them, especially maybe when you are angry with them. Be careful of the things you say to them. Another way you show you respect them is the way you treat them. You don't devalue them with both your action and your words. You must understand that your words matter, but your action matters even more. Okay, so it is important to pick your words carefully, especially when you're having your rough times. Another way to prioritize your spouse is to notice your spouse. Notice your spouse, notice their mood, notice their looks. It's part of your duty. Trust me. Notice them. You know how some people are married to some people, or some people are dating some people, and they don't even notice when something is off about their spouse. They don't notice it when their spouse partner is not happy, their partner is not feeling well. There are ways you even notice little things. Sometimes you can even notice some little lapses in their job, some little lapses in those things that they earn from. It could be you noticing their mood, noticing if they are consistent with a particular routine that is important to them. Noticing such little things will prove to them that you really prioritize them. Okay, that helps too. And finally, another way to notice your spouse is to take their sides. Yes, take their sides, support them. You know how your spouse be having issue with somebody, some people won't be supporting the person. It doesn't matter if your spouse is wrong or right. Support them there, go and correct them at home. So support your spouse. um you can take their sides. Then there's another form of support, which is you encouraging them. Okay, morally, physically, stand by them, support them in whatever they do. That's another way to prioritize your spouse. So I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, please click on the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I'm going to reply you. And if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, I'm going to be linking my email, so you could email me so you can book for a session. Thank you for watching. Bye.